How's it going, everybody? Hello, how are you? My name's Nart. I am the brother of Sam, and this is Trailer Boys, the show. Uh, and sorry, we're having a little technical. Sam found out he was running the show maybe like at 8:59, so I apologize. That's on me, everyone. I did see the dramatic thing. I have had a sinus infection for a while, so I've been generally like very snotty. I'm only a little snotty tonight, so I haven't really done any marbles or watch parties. And so the night I did a watch party, Lady Petunia posted a very dramatic animation waiting for not for watch parties. Yeah, Nate doing the intro like he runs the show. True. Voodoo Cowboy's correct. This is Sam's show.
Let's see this.
um, that was way dramatic. You know what the funny thing is? We watched him. Oh, we watched End of Days, and it was not bad. I thought it was better than a lot of people is. You're almost done with it the night I streamed. Yeah, I get bored. I watched only good stuff. And then I was like, man, I really want to watch something shitty, but wanted to watch it with stream. Or well, not shitty, but mid.
I forgot I was doing the green screen through NVIDIA Broadcaster. The crackle's gone, though.
Kill it. Let's just start the stream over. I want to thank everyone for turning up for the tournament last time we did the show, because the tournament was super fun. I hope everyone had as much fun as I did. I think this is now our third tournament, and it's the only tournament we've had where the previous season winner, Guy Incognito, also won the tournament. So our first double crown. So big shout outs.
Is there any way to get a third crown? Like, can we come up with that third crown?
We'll figure something else out. You know, Trailer Boys is an evolution. You know.
Yeah, so we need a triple crown.
Uh-oh,
maybe like trailer of the year.
Best most donations to Nart directly.
But like specifically, like one specific trailer of the year.
You're giving us more work.
I mean, I wouldn't, you know.
We'll put that on Timmy. We'll put that on Timmy. You know, Timmy really hasn't been pulling his weight here, so we'll give him some work. What was off the top of your head? What would you say was your favorite trailer of the tournament?
I forget.
Way too close. Should I back up?
I forget.
Because I did find it funny that when we were talking about,
I bet if I wasn't running the stream right now, I think I'd have time to like.
I understand. We have time. I thought it was funny when I was talking about of the previous tournaments, what stuck out in your head, and you said Shaggy DA, and that one haunts me. That I've never forgotten about Shaggy DA. That was a funny one, and that was like a first round. Like that was a first round one. Also, I want to just give shout outs to everybody that did show up and compete in the tournament. It was raw. It was tough. There were some tough rounds. Panwall, good outing too, but edged in the early rounds. Flan, I think made it to the next one.
He got edged.
Edged. Yeah, he didn't come.
That
was a bold. Panwall had a bold one. Bastard out of Carolina, which I thought was a very. It was a strong choice because it had so many crazy actors in it that were like, whoa, this is like a heavy hitter movie that no one's heard of. And then the trailer, I was like, I don't know what that movie was about, you know?
I feel like I was too distracted to pay attention to the trailers, too distracted by the actors with that one. It could have been funny.
Yeah, I think that's, and that's the game you play. Like it took away from how great it was. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question, Nate. Did you update the our spreadsheet?
Did I update our spreadsheet? Yes. What do you mean?
So we can't see the submissions. Oh, I guess we couldn't see the submissions anyways.
Of the tournament?
The tournament, yeah.
They didn't come through on the spreadsheet. They were messaged to me directly.
Oh, I know where I can see them. On the Discord where you mailed them to me.
Can we get a poll on which Brown Bros haircut looks better? Am I feeling better? Incrementally better, but not like very huge. Labarca says, I enjoy my every tournament pattern of being annihilated in the first round. I'm like the Murray State of this. I don't know who Murray State. Is that a basketball thing?
Yeah. I got an answer for this, for trailer that stuck out. Slipstream.
Oh. Interesting.
Slipstream was wild. That was like it was in the sweet spot. It was like shitty but sincere, and like it had some budget.
It had known actors. I always liked
had a bunch of known actors. Yeah, like Mark Hamill. Slipstream was a highlight for me.
Murray State is a small town school that makes a tournament often and usually loses in the first round. You're thinking more of the Panwall. You're like the Panwall of the... Actually, Panwall, I guess, would be the Panwall of the tournament.
By the way, congrats to LSU. They won the women's tournament today.
I don't know her, but she sounds nice.
It's Louisiana State.
She sounds nice, yes. Instead of like trailers from last week, you want to watch your favorite of trailers from the tournament?
Sure.
I can go first. I'm ready. That way, again, if you guys haven't seen the show before, this is where we'll do more live on tech rehearsal stuff, where we'll see if you guys can hear it. We want to make sure all the sound is right, everything works. Let me see. You ready, Sam, if I hit this button?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This was my, I think, personal favorite.
No one and nothing seems able to stop him. Invincible, invulnerable. Argo Man, the fantastic Superman.
You should be able to hear
even he
us
had his Achilles
and the
heel.
trailer at the same
A
time.
beautiful woman's kiss.
No, the trailer was a little loud.
Kill each other.
Kill each other. Kill each other.
I love it. And the music. There's so much going on that like the haircut here, all this, the fucking hovercraft, like
Argo Man, the fantastic
when I was a
Superman.
kid, there were so many hovercraft toys, you
Kill
just
each
figured
other.
they were very common, but no.
A man gifted with such extraordinary powers that ordinary men were helpless to cope
What's
with.
the
Everyone and
advantage
everything
of
was
a
pitted against him.
hovercraft? It
From
goes on the
hired killers
land
to the most
too.
diabolical inventions
Yeah.
of modern science.
It goes slowly on the land and slowly on the water.
The world's most beautiful women vied for his favors.
Did she just do
For the
cocaine?
chance to kill him.
Did you see that? She
No,
just
I
put
missed
something
it.
up her nose. Hold on.
Favors.
Watch
For
her.
the chance
Hold
to
on.
kill
Watch
him.
this lady.
Most diabolical inventions of modern science.
Well, she just snorts something up her nose.
most beautiful women vied for his favors, or the chance to kill him.
Could be Snuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be Snuff.
The world's most beautiful women. Would you assume they're doing
Kill each
snuff or
other.
cocaine? I love like the long running
Argo
shots
Man,
of anything.
The fantastic Superman.
The robot is just like
Yeah, it's a statue.
Yeah.
Here's a picture which
So
will
is
take
that
you on
the
a
good
journey
guy?
out of time.
Is the good guy has one of his powers is that he's able to like telepathically tell people to kill each other?
I guess so. Also, that gun is dope. Kill each other.
Kill each other.
So good. Argo Man running across the terrace is a highlight of the movie. Make sure that's in the trailer. Yeah. That was submitted. Rex Bosworth, I think you submitted that one, right? I love like in shots. Remember like the 1313 Bigfoot Island? There was like a lot of shots of people running.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, in movies, you really want to see someone run the whole length of something. They lost 3 Argo men doing the train shot.
That was like when I was a freshman in college, they were like, I took an editing class and the editor was like, hey, you don't need to see someone walk all the way from the car to the front door. That's what you edit out.
I think that one stuck with me. That one I was like, what the fuck? I mean, there was a lot of what the fucks. There was a lot of good ones. And I feel like of the tournament's history, the storied history of the tournament, we get some real special stuff here. And many of these could have won trailer of the week. So again, congratulations to everybody, especially Guy Incognito. It came down to a best 2 out of 3, and it went 2-1 in Guy Incognito's favor. So
down to the wire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a lot of drama. Couldn't have written a
Lot.
better story if we wanted to. So
A lot of drama.
could everyone hear us talk over the trailer, and could they hear the trailer at the same time? All right, cool. Again, so Guy Incognito won, and Sam was like, you know what? We should let Guy Incognito choose the theme. Guy Incognito, I'm gonna say maybe panicked.
Are we going to show my?
Yeah. I just want to
Okay.
tell people
All
while
right,
we're
yeah.
watching them what the theme is. So yeah, Guy Incognito panicked and chose cleavage and boners. So
Which
the theme,
which I wrote on the stream as Red Rockets and Melons.
yeah. So cleave and sleeve. You thought we were quiet compared to the trailer. All right, so maybe the trailer's too a little too loud. All you could hear was kill each other. That was me. I was saying that.
The theme is risque business.
The theme is risque business. So, you know, we want to make sure the trailers are TOS appropriate. Sam, I don't really know how to interpret the trailers, but it's vague. So, whatever you're feeling.
All right.
Here's
my favorite.
The future. A river of turbulent wind has swept the
Is this one too
skies,
loud?
and nature has reclaimed the planet. In the desolate wasteland that remains,
This is like very North by Northwest right there. It's almost exactly North by Northwest.
But with like a glider.
grabs their prisoner.
What the hell happened here?
Mr. Rowan here thinks he's gonna take our prisoner.
They vow to track him to the edge of existence.
Poison dart. Now drop the gun and we'll talk about getting you the antidote.
I think we saw 2 young Bill Paxton movies.
Yeah, I think this was back to back. There's this one and then the one about the evangelists
You're under arrest.
with Tim Curry.
That one I thought would have done better.
like this forever.
I can help you.
A battle of
Trailer's a
wits
bit low
on
now,
one land.
huh?
I'll give you the antidote.
Can't win.
How about
I'll
now?
shoot you. That's what I like. Teamwork. A sense of fair play. You've misled them about us.
What's this guy's name?
So how can
F.
we
Murray
know you're
Abraham.
misleading
Yeah, he's a
us
famous actor, right?
about
Yeah.
them?
Played Salieri in On the
A
Days.
test of courage under fire.
I should kill you right now is what I should do.
And this time there will be no prisoners.
It's Mark Hamill being like, I can be Han Solo.
I mean, he looks pretty jacked in this, you know?
Mark Hamill does?
Slipstream.
Yeah, he looked pretty
He's
strong.
wearing like a huge leather coat the whole, like, are you saying he's looking strong because he could lift so much leather?
He was wearing a sweater in one scene and he looked kind of shouldery.
It had shoulder pads.
He looked real sexy.
Okay.
You don't think so? Okay.
And, I've been looking at noirs. Oh yeah, totally.
My hair does look funny.
Yeah, but not funny, haha.
No, this is the Rogaine. It's almost like a product.
Lydia Petunia is standing with you on the attraction to Mark Hamill.
You look good. I think Timmy would agree with me as well.
I don't know. You can never tell with that guy.
It's true. It's true. Timmy's such a wild card. That's funny.
Wild card, live wire.
Live wire Timmy. Yeah.
So we got some coming attractions this week.
Oh yeah? Big week for cum?
Big
I
week
didn't
for
mean that.
cum.
Big week for attractions. That's what I should have said.
Yeah, which is also equals a big week for cum. I want to start us off with kind of an oddball one. This might be a streaming movie, but this was kind of surprising to see. Maybe this was like 2 weeks ago. You know, we had a bit of time in between here and there. Let me.
Why is my head so big compared to your head?
Because I don't know.
Should I get further away?
Do you want me to make you small? I can make you smaller.
I'm self-conscious about the size of my head.
In real life, or
Yes. Ever since Marty would Photoshop all the photos of us slightly, where like I would be slightly larger than everybody.
wait, what was
Do you not remember him
this?
doing that?
Oh yeah,
What a
it's
shit.
that's really funny. All right, so this is a Netflix thing, but I think this is a movie,
I've heard of it.
and this is just I think you guys will see why this is fascinating to me. All right, ready?
Yes.
After all these years, I found a new body.
Wait, a repulsor?
No, it can't be.
It's time for revenge.
She killed Mom.
They're old.
Destroy her.
This is
They're
a bunch of
old.
business, okay?
Let us sort this out.
It's old
Here's
Billy.
A time portal.
I'll kill you before Zorda makes you Rangers.
We gotta make sure Rita doesn't hurt anybody else.
She died in a car accident, so I guess they kill her off in the
In real life.
movie.
Once a Ranger.
Isn't the White
Always
Ranger
a
dead too? Or is it the Green Ranger?
Morphin' time.
The White Ranger is the Green Ranger, Nate.
Okay.
You wanna fight?
I'm still right.
And yes, he's dead.
How'd he die?
I don't know. And no Amy Jo Johnson. Yeah, I don't know what's up with
Oh,
that.
wow. I kind of love this. Like,
Messing with this place
real love
was a
this.
big mistake.
And I think that's one of the Red Rangers. I think the other one's in jail or something.
Oh, dope. I got goosebumps. Is this a fake trailer?
Don't worry.
You saved the world before.
No, it's
Every
it's
time
a
I get
Netflix
goosebumps on a
thing.
trailer, it's a fake trailer.
It's a Netflix thing.
I love that. I love that.
That's Rocky
because
the Second Red Ranger.
I like how they're not trying to make it new. They're using like the original like spandex costumes, you know. I did like the new reboot as well. Man, that's fun. You know what? I always think Repulsa, is that her name?
Rita Repulsa.
I bet you. I've always had a theory that she's actually like a super babe in real life. After, you know, once you all the makeup.
Did you ever
she's a super babe?
look it up?
I never looked it up. No.
I mean, you can do that.
I wanted to remain, you know, blissfully ignorant of that.
I always thought there was a thing about Nicki Minaj that was very Rita Repulsa. Not like that she's repulsive, but just like that her style's very Rita Repulsa, you know?
You should reach out to her people with a video treatment and be like, all right, here it is. It's Nicki Minaj, but she's Rita Repulsa. That's the video. And they'll be like, yes.
All right, you ready for another one?
Yeah, there's more. I'm in. Am I cut off? Should I lean this way or this way? Did you make me bigger? You fucking did.
No,
You're not here.
We're not there. The car exploded. Come get the girls. I have to stay here with Woodrow.
I'm not the chauffeur. I'm the grandfather. Where are you?
Asteroid City, Farm Route 6, mile 75.
Junior stargazers and space cadets. Each year we celebrate Asteroid Day, commemorating September 23rd, 3007 BC, when the arid plains meteorite made Earth impact.
Jeffrey Wright.
Holy Toledo, that's Mitch Campbell.
You were very good in the one about the tramp in the brothel who gets amnesia and becomes a pediatrician. You were very authentic.
Actually, maybe my favorite character I've ever
I don't know why nobody else liked it.
Oh.
What do those pulses indicate?
What? Oh, the beeps and blips? We don't know. Some of our information about outer space may no longer be completely accurate. Anyway, there's still only 9 planets in the solar system as far as we know. Billy?
Except now there's an alien.
What's happening now? I don't know. I don't like the way that guy looked at us. The alien.
How did he look?
Like we're doomed.
Maybe we are.
I've just informed the president.
How long can they keep us in Asteroid City legally?
The world will never be the same.
That's an alien doing jumping jacks. That's an alien in a top hat.
What's out there? The meaning of life. Maybe there is one.
Are you married?
I'm a widower. But don't tell my kids. You're saying her mother died 3 weeks ago? Let's say she's in heaven. Which doesn't exist for me, of course, but you're Episcopalian.
In my loneliness, I learned to give complete and unquestioning faith to the people I love. I don't know if that includes you, but it included my daughter and your 4 children.
Sometimes I think I feel more at home outside the Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, wow. Me too.
They're strange, aren't they? They're children. Compared to normal people.
Yes, that's correct.
It's true.
Freight train, freight train.
Bet it's super easy to act in one of these.
Going so fast.
Right?
I do a nude
Like,
scene. You want to see it?
Huh? Did I say yes?
You didn't say anything.
I meant yes. My mouth didn't speak.
This movie looks annoying.
yeah.
I'm like pre-annoyed. I haven't even seen this movie yet, and I'm annoyed by it.
This is the thing. This is like here's like every Wes Anderson movie now is this. It's like, this is the line. This is the line that I'm saying. What do you think about the line that I'm saying? I think that line's pretty good. What do you think about this line? I think that line's okay. What do you think about that? I don't know. Do you? Maybe.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
It's
They like don't move they don't move their faces. They just kind of like deliver all their lines very straight and very kind of you know, in an intense kind of way. Kind of dry, kind of straight, and then we do it.
I mean, I do like the movies he's done that previously. Like I've oh, what's the fucking movie? What's the one with Ray Fiennes?
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. That was Wes Anderson's best movie.
Yes.
Grand Budapest Hotel. I really enjoyed it. But you know, just once, I really do want to see like a Wes Anderson like do a movie that's like with other, I don't know, like something he didn't write with other designers and stuff. And I don't know, they seem all the same. Like every time you see a like the trailer, you're like, yeah, of course. Yeah. All right. And then like when you close your eyes, you can picture the entire movie in your head and the dialogue. And yeah, like I don't really need to see the movie, you know? A Wes Anderson, Russ Meyer movie, that would be hot. Yeah. But yeah, Mikowai is correct, saying like Wes Anderson is now making like parodies of his own movies. You know? I would love to see like another Bottle Rocket or even like Rushmore, you know? I don't know.
It feels like it's this kind of thing where I think he's like he's so into his own style that like it feels like he's not trying, he's just making it look like him. And it's like, as long as I make it look like me, then I did it. And so it's like, no one can tell me I did it wrong as long as it just looks like me. And it just doesn't feel like he's like trying at all.
And do you think like other people that work on the movie and actors, when they come onto it, they're like, all right, I have to make this a Wes Anderson thing, you know? And so it does become like a parody, like they're, you know, like it's an echo of like an original Wes Anderson idea, you know?
I mean, I think as far as the acting goes, I think he must ask for that. He must be like, this is how it goes. It is this, like, this is the rhythm of this. Do exactly that. Don't differ, because someone had to try, you know, like there's someone that had to be like, hey, this is how I'm going to read it. You know, like, and then it's also like, if you look at, like the movies where they still felt like they had something, like if you look at like, you know, like, Rushmore and Royal Tenenbaums, they have that tempo a little bit, but like you can tell he's kind of asking for that performance. But then also, you know, like actors like Gene Hackman are like pushing against it. Like Gene Hackman,
he's like, I'm going to do my character.
Yeah, like he wasn't powerful enough to like have Gene Hackman not act like Gene Hackman. And that gave it like a kind of like, you know, like that brought life into it. Now all his movies feel lifeless because everyone's not acting. They're just like, they're just muttering.
He does use the same people a lot, and then when he brings new people in, they kind of like fall into that role. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Wes Anderson at all. I think, you know, I think you're with me here. Like, Rushmore is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, Rushmore's great.
Bottle Rocket also very, very good. Remember Alone Again, or in Bottle Rocket? Was it Bottle Rocket?
Alone Again?
The song by the band Love.
They had two songs in that, but yeah. I will.
Yeah. That was such a good scene. Like I was like, "Fuck yes, this is my favorite movie." You know, like.
Oh, I have a question. I know it's
Rushmore makes me gush more.
We haven't really started the show. I think that was good for, but we're about to start. I saw a movie on Pluto, our unofficial sponsor. Oh, by the way, Tubi started doing something that I think is rad, where all their icons for like new movies are like neon circular stickers, like a video store sticker that says like new movie. And they're just taking like video store aesthetic. I think that's great. I think streaming, like if there was a streaming service that was just like this is the streaming video store, I would love that. If like they were like organized more like a video store, less like this like streaming like niche genre kind of thing. Like they were just like, here's the new releases, here's everything else alphabetical, here's some stuff in this year, here's some stuff from that year, you know. That'd be my but
I said, right?
I saw a movie and I was like, I saw it before, was a little disappointed by it, and when I saw it again on Pluto, I was like, you know what? This movie's fucking great. This movie is so fucking rad, and it's not as good as it's a spiritual sequel of a movie, but Everybody Wants Some. Have you seen Everybody Wants Some?
That's kind of like the Savage Steve Holland kind of inspired like 80s. It's not an 80s movie, but it takes place in the 80s.
Takes place in the 80s. It's the spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused. It's Richard Linklater did it. I mean, Dazed and Confused is a better movie. It is about a guy who goes to, you know, like college for a baseball scholarship, and it's basically like this guy, this freshman in this like baseball dorm basically for like a week, and it's very Dazed and Confused in that it's just them partying, and but it's like, I think it's unlike, I feel like in Dazed and Confused there's characters that you like and you identify with. This one isn't really one that you're like where you get behind the characters as much as it's just like you enjoy watching them and it feels really real. I don't know. You should see it. It's
I'll check it out.
Really funny.
I remember like in Dazed and Confused, you really, really liked the Ben Affleck character, and you're like, that's my guy.
That's no.
You used to say that.
No, I didn't.
Hey. You were like,
no. I didn't say none of the characters in Dazed and Confused are likable. I said none of the characters in Everybody Wants Some are like, the characters in Everybody Wants Some are a lot more like unlikable. It's like, because it's like a bunch of like baseball jocks just trying to get laid the whole time. And what's his name's in it? Glenn Powell, is that it? From Top Gun. From the new Top Gun?
Oh, yeah. I like him. He was in Scream Queens.
No characters in Dazed and Confused are likable. I don't know.
Randall Pink Floyd, Mitch, Parker Posey's character.
Yeah, Mitch and Randall Pink Floyd are likable. I mean, I guess Randall Pink Floyd's kind of like cheating on his girlfriend and being a little sleazy, but you know, I don't know. I feel like there's some charm to some of them.
Beck's wife. I love that movie. I mean, I feel of movies I've seen more than anything else in the world, it's like Reservoir Dogs, from when we were like in junior high. Or remember that when we used to watch Reservoir Dogs all the fucking time? Yeah. And then Dazed and Confused is one I feel like I would just watch frequently because that was a good one.
It's good. I mean, I think it's almost underrated.
Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
Oh. I can't believe I've even mentioned it, but the guy, Rory Cochrane, what was his character's name?
Slater.
Catch you later, man. He was so good in that, man. Yeah. And of course, you know, you loved Ben Affleck's character. What was his name?
That one character that was exactly like Sully.
Yes. I literally thinking that guy, and he was in I think he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer as well.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
such a good movie. We should just watch that right now.
You remember? Yeah, we should fuck this trailer thing. Let's do a watch party, double feature, Dazed and Confused, Everybody Wants Some.
It's good.
There's one line at the very end of Everybody Wants Some that like that it has anyone in chat seen Everybody Wants Some? Is there anyone do one option, saw it, liked it, saw it, didn't like it, and then didn't see it? Oh, what's his name's in Everybody Wants Some? Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell.
I like him.
Yeah, he's really good in it. It's started talking with a Boston accent after seeing Ben Affleck. You sent me this video of what was that Chinese food restaurant that was like open late? That video is like a master class in how to do like a masshole accent.
You should play that for chat.
It's like, kid, you're from Dorchester. Yeah.
You're fucking bald.
You're fucking bald. You don't got any hair. You're like a scab on my back. I just went to get to the hair. I went to the hairdresser today.
I think I also sent you a radio ad for a vape store in Plymouth.
Oh.
I think I emailed you that. And I was like, this is my favorite thing in the world. Yeah, nobody's seen it. The people that
nobody's seen it?
5 people saw the movie and liked the movie.
5 people. Out of how many people voted?
Out of 32 people voted.
Wow.
And 6,000 people are watching the show. So.
Oh wow, that's low.
My head is getting bigger. Fuck you.
What? It's not.
My head gets bigger every time you come back to the
anything.
scene. My head's getting bigger.
I didn't do anything. Let's see. It's because you're. This is one angle. This is another angle. Yeah, it's getting bigger because I'm switching the scenes. I'm switching the scenes, buddy.
You're fucking with me.
I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
You're swearing to God. You're gonna go to hell.
Right,
look at the zoom. I'm nips up. You're nips up. We're both nips up.
Okay. All right. Is that better? Is that better?
I don't know. Okay. Everybody wants some. That's your homework for the week, everybody.
Yeah, Nate, you should watch that. You should watch that tonight.
We need Nate bobbleheads. Is someone pantsless? No, I'm wearing pants. Yeah, before we get into the show, which we'll just keep delaying it longer. End of days on the mid hunt this week. Pretty good. I think it scored in our list lower than I thought it would be, but I thought it was a pretty solid watch. So I don't know what everyone in chat thought, but okay. Anyway, what's going on?
All right, should we start?
Yeah. Again, you can still submit, everybody, and the theme is cleavage and boners, apparently.
All right.
Excuse me, are you going to Firkham?
Why ever didn't they think of it before? Yes, it's the Carry On Gang bursting into the beauty business in Carry On Girls.
Enjoy the view.
Oh, sorry.
Young women being shown off like cattle for the sexual gratification of a lot of drooling men.
You're all for it, aren't you?
Yes, anytime.
Just think of all those lovely 38s and 40s bobbling up and down. I am.
Their aim is to put Firkham on Sea in the public eye, to give it a leg up.
Don't just stand there, come and give her a bunk up.
And wherever there are beauties, there are bound to be a few beasts.
Doesn't it feel like they make only like 5 types of British people.
It's the raciest carry-on yet. Packed with familiar faces. There's Sid James.
You could do with a spot of rouge on your cheeks.
He's a big knob on the council.
Up in here, I'll prove it.
Barbara Windsor, Miss Easy Rider. She's in for a hard time with...
It's Connie.
Joan Sims.
Connie, just a minute, Connie. Now, Connie, wait a minute.
Oh, hello.
Kenneth Connor, a smash
That
hit
lady
as
had
a
a young
mayor.
body and a full face.
Yeah.
That should do it good.
And here's someone waiting to be stuffed. Bernard Breslaw.
I'll do that, Saucy.
June Whitfield.
Rosemary, get the candle.
A lady who knows how to use a candle at both ends.
A lady who knows how to use a candle. Oh,
This way, my dear.
space up.
Over here. Well, you won't know who this is, but...
But I want you to take my knickers down.
Now, come on, girls. Don't forget cheese, please. Plenty of cheese. Come on, throw your thingamabobbles out. Not right out, darling. It's not an educational program.
Carry On Girls is an education that'll make your pupils stand out in their sockets.
Oh, I can assure you you'll never see anything like this again.
Let your hair down. Let everything down. As Peter Rogers and Gerald Thomas invite you to bask in the funniest, honeyest carry-on of them all.
Is the sequel called Carry On Dick? Somebody should submit Carry On Dick. Carry On Dick.
Problematic.
Whoops.
All right, that was what?
I don't know. I accidentally somehow hit the problematic button. Wait.
Oh, there you go.
But it wasn't when I hit the button.
Problematic. The problematic button hits it, and then once it's done, you have to hit it again to turn it off. That's how that works.
I don't know how.
It's all right. What did you think of Carry On, Girls?
I liked it.
What part?
The boobs.
Yeah, that's cool.
The chest. I liked that guy. Looked like Stephen Fry, right?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
think,
oh wow, Stephen Fry, and I was like, I couldn't think of his name though, but I was like, is that him? And it wasn't him.
No, yeah, it's way too old to be him. Yeah.
I don't know what that movie was about, but it was wacky. I'm torn. I'm gonna give it 1 point just because it's kind of like early in the show, you know.
I'm gonna give it 2 points.
Okay. If it gets 1 for me because it was produced by Gary Glitter and Jimmy Savile, no way, no way, Away Stork Away. Is that true?
If that's true, you got to give it 2 points.
No way, Gary Glitter and Jimmy Savile. Is that true?
They're both
Oh my
monsters.
God.
I know.
Yeah. But like, is it produced by them? Because that would be. Oh, I can't see who it's produced by, but that would be fucking hilarious.
I don't wait.
Not hilarious in a funny way.
Right.
It's April 1st somewhere, Nate. Oh, okay. That's a good joke.
Peter.
Carry On Dick was based on Dick Turpin, a highwayman. It exists for real. All right. Is it about boners?
All right. So that was. So you got that one clocked in. That was 2 points from the audience, 2 points from me, 1 point from you.
Yep. That's a 5-point trailer for Anthony Potkins.
Ready?
You know, and we didn't do a recap of where the points are at right now, but Beach That Makes You Old is at 91 points and Flange is at 88, so we could be
He's
seeing
a model
end.
student.
What's the matter, retard? Can't you talk?
But when it comes to
problematic
girls,
buttons.
Have you even talked to her?
he's got a lot to learn.
Studies have shown that guys get much further with girls after they talk.
It's time he got his education.
I'm Miss Zenobia, the new biology teacher.
Holy Mother of God!
She has come to teach.
Sexual reproduction. Any volunteers?
Me.
You see, I'm researching new forms of vitamins.
And Wesley is the perfect subject.
Now drop your pants.
Who's that guy?
I think he's the dad.
Is that the dad
And your mom put some Viagra into your milk or something?
from Richie Rich?
Experiment.
I was just saying the dad from Richie
Give
Rich.
me some kind of shot. I seem to be having some after
It's
effects.
the brother from,
He's growing out of his head.
Gross.
Is it working?
Oh, yes, it's working.
Now, the
Is that a
school
urethra?
brain
It's been chosen for a greater purpose.
has become the most popular student body.
Teach me the meaning of the word pleasure. Give it to me.
Doctors from another world
Let me get this straight. You guys are aliens from another planet.
have made him the most
I think that guy's
wanted
from
man
Parker
on
Lewis,
Earth.
I'm being
right?
chased by aliens. Radical.
He's the brother
What the
from,
hell is this?
You're a man and I'm a woman.
I'm with you so far. Good work, son.
just one of the guys.
That Earth boy stole the
True,
last
true.
bottle of
Good-
the
good
formula.
pickup right there. That is him.
Judy Landers, Troy Donahue, Edie Williams, and Billy Jacoby. Dr. Alien.
Dr. Alien.
Ooh, Dr. Alien. That was wild.
Yeah. That was definitely horny. Do you think that was a symbolic antenna?
Of society's
I don't think it was a dick growing out of his head. I think it was just the urethra.
I think it was society symbolic of society's need for our youth to take over the older generation, and yeah. No.
The guy summed up the whole movie in one line. What the hell is this? Speed Punk, that's a good one. I liked it. I liked it. I'm going to give that the 2 points.
Yeah, that was a wild one. I'm gonna give that also 2 points.
Let me see.
How's
right
chat doing?
We're a minute into the poll. Chat is leaning yes. 24 votes yes, 15 votes no. So it is a little tighter than the last one we saw. If people are on the delay, I would say you do want to get your votes in now. We're at 2 points and climbing. 1 minute in, we're going to give this till 2 minutes total, which is right now, and we're going to lock it in. 61% yes. That is a 2-point trailer from chat. So that's 2 from chat, 2 from me. How about you, Sam? Oh, all these ones came in after the buzzer. Sorry, guys.
I am going to give that 2. So that's 6 points.
6 points. Who gets them?
6 points to Flanja.
Oh,
Dr. Alien.
Flanja had 88 points plus 6. So it doesn't look like, I mean, I guess if he could, no, I don't think Flanja wins it tonight. Let me see. Also, I will give a shout out to chat. Like, we didn't get so many submissions tonight, so some people may get 2 choices. So if we run out of trailers, we're gonna have to double dip. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. All right, ready?
Yeah, ready. Okay.
All right, everybody. Brain scan. Sorry about that.
Welcome to Screwball Hotel.
We should watch Brain Scan one of these days.
Your last resort for a good time.
Oh, you punk.
Here, it's hard to tell who's craziest.
There's just one little joint that I forgot.
The staff
Oh, no!
How did they not get sued for all these?
or the guests. One thing is for sure.
I mean, I
Screwball
don't think
Hotel,
that.
everyone is a little unstable.
Lizzie, you're my favorite.
That's Snow White.
Yeah.
Throw in a couple of hoods, a hit person,
I wonder if
a bevy of
it's
sex-starved
like.
beauty contestants,
Artistic
Take control
interpretation.
of your joystick, or I kill everyone.
and it can only add up to one thing.
Maybe they don't say exactly what it
I was just
is.
wondering
I
if you
don't know.
girls would care to make a few dollars doing something that, well, heck, I think you girls would really enjoy.
Screwball Hotel.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
This movie looks good.
Screwball Hotel. Room service you'll never forget.
That's it.
Screwball
I can't
Hotel.
believe they made a movie based on that book.
The Screwball Hotel book.
Oh, did somebody already make that joke? You fucking asshole.
What?
Screwball Hotel. I wasn't a huge fan, I'll say. Oops, sorry. I am going to give that one 0 points.
Oh. Is this because? Look, I'll make you normal size.
No. I honestly didn't think it was a great trailer.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back to normal. I thought it was fun.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was the movie about?
A Screwball Hotel.
Okay.
It
What
was
happens?
about a beauty contest, Little Miss Purity, and kind of a Caddyshack.
Stop infantilizing them. It was just Miss Purity. It was
Or
a
Miss
little
Purity.
Miss Purity. Jeez. That's great.
Oh, I got it confused with Little Miss Sunshine. And yeah. And they Caddyshack it.
It did have some Caddyshack vibes.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Little Miss Sunshine was going to be remade of this movie, but they couldn't secure the rights.
Yeah.
All right,
To
that just hit-
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. This got 40% yes. So that's 1
that's
point
one.
from chat, 0 points from Nate.
2 points.
You're giving it 2 points?
Yep.
Okay, 3 points going to, what was that one called? Screwball Hotel. Away Stork Away. 3 points.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yes.
Take the thing away.
Today's college athletes aren't just interested in scoring, winning, or kicking the other team's butt. Hell no, they've got more important things on their minds.
Hey! You know you're cute, but you're not my type.
They're dedicated to driving
It's
their team,
Ogre.
I want to win!
their
Is
faculty,
it Christopher Lee?
Yeah, it looked
and
like
their
Christopher Lee.
coach
Hiya,
Is that Jim
out
Brown?
of their minds.
And if we both win, I'm yours for the night.
All right, you guys, I want you up and out of here. I got you.
Problematic.
Is this
The
Everybody
comedy
Wants
that
Some?
proves champions aren't born,
Sir, my boys are not pansies.
they're made.
I just love your socks.
Ain't going nowhere.
Christopher Lee, Richard Roundtree, R.G. Armstrong,
Roundtree.
Scott Strader,
Hi.
Mariska Hargitay, and Perry Lang.
Mariska Hargitay.
Mariska Hargitay looks
Always
great.
showing off what they've got.
I want to show you something I'm real proud of. Oh, my God! Is this a party or what?
I love it.
Jocks,
They're degenerates.
Mariska Hargitay was babe scene in there.
Mariska Hargitay and Perry Lang. They're Mariska
funny that
Hargitay and Perry Lang.
Do you want me to do it? Yeah, there she is.
Oh,
Mariska
I guess it doesn't freeze
Hargitay.
frame the same. There we go.
Law and Order SNL's Mariska Hargitay.
She was on SNL?
No.
Oh.
Law and Order SVU.
Yes. Jocks.
You got to give it at least a point for Mariska Hargitay. And then I give it a second point for Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
He didn't even get name checked though, too, which is really funny. He's playing like the same character. And
I wonder if the 1986 one was Revenge of the Nerds. I'm asking chat. Yeah, that was Richard Roundtree, not Jim Brown.
The funny thing is, every Revenge of the Nerds was 84. Every time it's Jim Brown, I'm like, is that Richard Roundtree? So I think I really have to look at the both of them together to really sort it out, because I get it wrong every time.
Yeah.
And I feel racist about it. Christopher Lee was in that movie. Yeah, that's an odd one.
Yeah. Christopher Lee, you get a point for that. Yeah. I'm giving it 2 points. 2 points.
You're giving it 2 points? I'm giving it 1 point just for Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah. Mariska Hargitay.
You don't know who Mariska Hargitay is, Dark Bastard? Wow.
From
Educate
SVU.
yourself.
From SVU. She's the main SVUer.
Lobaka, correct. Submissions from before last week are still, they don't need to be resubmitted. It's still the same thing. I'm
Okay,
a tough crowd tonight.
So, Nate, what'd you give it?
I gave it 1 point.
I'm giving it 2.
And chat is giving it 2 as well.
That's 5 points for Jocks to Beach That Makes You Old.
Oh, 5 points. And what did Beach have? Beach had 91. That's 96 points, Beach. Okay.
Beach is in striking distance.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How many of us learned how to say her name from the Love Guru? That's a movie we should watch on Midhunter. Somebody submit that one.
I watched that one with John Gemberling and Anthony Antamanik, and in theaters. And boy, that might even be lower than mid.
Yeah, most likely, yes. Oh shit. I grabbed the wrong movie. Hold on. Oh, wait. Huh. Somebody in here put the wrong link. Let me see. Huh. Somebody in here has has kind of messed up some links. They were like, this is my #1 trailer. And I want you to watch this, but then like all their submissions have the same link. So I don't know if they're messing with us or whatever. But are you ready for the one I'm going to pick instead? Belzo. Belzo messed up some of his links. So we're going to watch something else. Sorry, Belzo. All right. You ready?
Yep.
For centuries, Europe has offered American tourists its culture, its culinary arts, and its mime.
Can we please just get out of here? This guy is really creeping me out.
Now, it's payback time. 2 friends, 2 twins, 8 countries.
Europe. You know there are a lot of other empty compartments.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, mi scusi.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
What?
Big tunnel.
Who's touching me?
That's such a good gag.
Sex, where your every fantasy will be fulfilled.
Yes, lady.
So, are the girls coming back?
Absent. It's illegal in the States because it makes you go crazy. They call it the Green Fairy.
Jamie's hooking up with another girl?
Oh my God!
Here's a fun fact. You made out with your sister, man!
That is just wrong.
Says here this town has a famous nude beach.
Let the crazy European sex odyssey begin.
There's no nude girls here. It's just guys like us looking for nude girls.
Cooper, the hat. The hat is on fire.
We don't need no water, let them up.
Oi, the bloody out of you.
We're from Ohio.
Stop. Hammer time.
He's a magical.
I am freaking out. I'm here.
Let us make love for 1 whole month. Mi bello, mi bello.
Mi bello. Oh, mi scusi.
No actual Europeans were harmed in the making of this film.
I love it. I genuinely love that movie. I think it's a great movie.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's really funny. It's definitely a snapshot of comedy of that era. I think it's one of Matt Damon's best films.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's funny that it has the Matt Damon cameo as his girlfriend's new boyfriend who's in a punk band. Or it's the guy who his girlfriend's cheating on him with, who's in a pop punk band, whose new single is, I think the guy's name is Jimmy, right?
Scotty.
Or Scotty. The single is Scotty Doesn't Know, right?
Yes. And it's a good tune. Everyone in chat knows, see? Everyone in chat knows. It's a great
Scotty
song.
Doesn't Know. I mean, the trailer itself, that's a good trailer. I had some laughs, you know?
What's funny is what they didn't have in the trailer, which was in the movie that I thought they would have put in the trailer, is like they're in like Eastern Europe and they're like, oh, we're screwed. We have no money. And they're like, how much do we have? And it's like $6 American. And then it like cuts to them in like a hotel suite with like room service coming in on like, those silver trays and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's fucking funny because it's problematic. But Michelle Trachtenberg, very hot in that movie. Whatever happened to her?
She died.
Oh, R.I.P. Also, that scene in the sex dungeon always reminds me of one of my favorite low-key, like, whitest kid sketches that like nobody seems to remember, is when you were like the fucking dominatrix.
Oh yeah.
And you were beating the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, Zach.
That's one of my favorite characters that you do.
It is funny that this kind of, it's funny the kind of bad dominatrix sketch, which that should be a part of the bad, the whole bad universe. With bad moms, bad grandpa, bad mom's Christmas, bad Santa,
bad dominatrix.
Bad dominatrix.
Okay. That was a fun one. But yeah, I give that 2 points. I thought the trailer was super fun. And I think the movie is better than the trailer. So it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I want to see this. And then you watch it and you're like, oh, that's fun, funny, good stuff happens.
I mean, that's funny because I haven't seen it in a while. And I would say
I haven't either.
The trailer was better than the movie.
Huh. Okay. Well, I think chat liked it. That's at a 72.5% right now. So if people still want to vote, you could push this over to 3-point territory if you vote yes.
It's
all right.
Done.
We're ending it, and it is at a 72.5, 37 votes. Give it 2 points on top of my 2 points, which makes that 4 points, plus Sam's
1 point.
1 point. So that's 5 points to the trailer, going to Belzo 33.
Belzo 33.
So the trailer that he was like, this is my number one, or she, I don't know, was like, this is my number one trailer, was a link to Hot Shots.
Oh. All right. Ready?
I am ready. Oh, of course you would pick this, Sam.
What's going on?
I like guys.
Duh! The fact is, none of ya has done the big A.
Scientifically speaking, we're all still virgins.
We just need to make a pact. We all get laid before the end of the summer.
We each need to define whether we're a top or bottom.
Well, I, for one, am 100% top. Isn't anyone bottom curious?
What are you curious about, Andy?
Get ready for the gayest.
Hey, Hunters, your cucumber. Well, I guess that's life with a gay son.
Sexiest.
Like what you see, Poppy?
Indeed.
Hottest.
It is such an honor to meet you.
Is that Richard Hatch?
Woof. Naughtiest.
Yeah.
What are you wearing? You mentioned water sports. Guess we wanted to take a dip.
Raunchiest.
Griff finally tapped into the security system in the locker room.
Yes.
We have Bush.
Most outrageous movie of the year.
It's stuck. Maybe this sex thing is just not all it's cracked up to be. Did you ever, get to third base?
Yeah.
What's it feel like? Warm? Quiche? Lorraine.
Featuring lip syncer James Getzlaff, Graham Norton, Scott Thompson, and Daryl Stevens, Richard Hatch, Matthew Rush.
God! It's not what it looks like!
Andy?
It's not working. Do something. What are you doing? Give me some of that. Let me try.
Okay.
Warm Quiche Lorraine is my new drag name.
I feel they blew it on the title of that. This is on Tubi as well.
I kind of love the title.
It's obviously a gay parody of American Pie, right?
Yeah.
Another gay movie just seems slow effort.
Well, it's funny because it's sort of, making fun of the Not Another movies.
Yeah.
Like Not Another disaster movie. And except this is positive. It's another gay movie.
Yeah. I would have enjoyed it
fun.
being called Quiche Lorraine or American Gay. Oh, Dijon said American Guy. Yeah, American Guy. American Gay, I think would be funny. Not Another Queen movie. And that rhymes.
It's funny how you're like, they should call this American Gay. Like,
yeah. What?
You're like, this isn't labeled gay enough for me.
No, it's not that it's
gay.
not gay enough. It's just that I don't like. I think the title is another gay movie, and it's like, yeah, another gay movie, and it's like, are there that many? I get what they're doing with like the another scary movie. Ball.
American Pie.
American Pie. That's good. End of gays. I think that could go the wrong way. People would interpret it incorrectly. Dude, where's my gay? Dude, where's my gay? That's a good one. Okay. Chat's on point here. You guys should get into marketing.
Gay of the Fun.
Gay of the Fun.
It's a parody of Way of the Gun.
Way of the Gun. Oh. Night of the Living Gay.
Gay of the Dead. Yeah.
An American Tale. Encino Gay Man.
Gaze of Thunder. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Thank you.
I was
Gaze
just
of
about
Thunder.
to say that Private Bewitch, and then it popped up.
All the Training Gay, all these are better names than another gay movie. I do think it was funny as far as like parody movies go.
Inside
it's like,
Man.
It was great.
That's what
I'm gonna give it a point, and the point I am taking off is because of I just that lifestyle I can't agree with. No, I'm just kidding. The point, I just don't like the title, but as far as the trailer goes, I think it's right up there with as good as any other parody movie. So 1 point from Nate.
The Longest Gay. That's it's going back there. For the what's that? The Longest Day? It's like a World War II movie about D-Day, right? D-Gay.
Punished Walrus says Men in Black in parentheses men.
I'm gonna give it 2 points because you're being homophobic.
That's fine. Manfall's great too. I would love to see. Okay, if they're gonna make gay parody movies, do a Roland Emmerich.
Few gay men.
Epic. That's my favorite one. A Few Gay Men. We're reenacting the strip club sketch on stream now. True, but it's funnier. Gay Bart Ball Cop.
How about this one? Everything, everywhere, all at once, but especially in the butt.
Sure. Crazy Rich Gays. Crazy Rich Gays is gay. Is great. Is great. That should be an actual one.
Crazy Rich Gaysians. Yeah.
Behind Enemy Gays. Oh wow, that's
guys.
The thing is.
They said guys.
Guys. Oh, Behind Enemy Gays is funny too, because you're like, who are the enemy gays? All right, so I'm gonna end this. It is chat gave it 2 points. I gave it 1. You gave it 2 points. The male gaze. Damn, we're crushing this, guys. Also, these titles that you're throwing out, like the movie writes itself.
So 5 points?
Yes.
For Big Row 1. Who I think that breaks Big Row 1's
yeah, he was on a downward trend streak, so good for him. The Longest Gay, Belzo. Somebody already said The Longest Gay.
Yeah.
Crazy Rich Gays is just White Lotus season 2. Didn't see it. The Other Gays. The Other Gays actually would be a good name for a movie. It's like, all right, here's The Other Gays. It's like you have, like Sam and I know you do, but like we have like gay friends that are like nerds and they're not like fabulous gays and they're just like nerdy gay guys and they wish they like feel out of place because they're not in like that lifestyle. That'd be a good movie for The Other Gays where they're like nerd gays trying to be fabulous gays.
28 gays later. 28 gays later, and I had to take a nap.
That's a movie about a guy that is he thinks he's bi, but he has to bang 28 guys. And then he's like, I think I'm actually fully gay.
Queer in Present Danger.
That's about a submarine. Okay.
All right.
We can do this forever. We can do this forever. You guys, if you want to take Sam's class about writing and you have an idea about a gay parody movie, there you go. Take Sam's class. He'll help you flesh that out.
Ooh.
They keep getting better. I gotta stop saying them on stream because they keep getting better. All right. That was Big Row 1. Sorry, it's my turn now. See. Okay. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
From Thieves Harbor, Singapore, to the corrupt casinos of Macau, across uncharted seas and treacherous jungles. Journey to a lost civilization with a reluctant hero.
Get out of my way, you're not my type.
And a lady who loves to be rescued. Destiny throws them together. Again.
Willard!
And again.
Come on, scream!
Problematic.
Scream!
More.
Problematic.
I belong to you, body and soul.
You're kidding. No, wait! I really can't leave you alone for 5 minutes, can I?
What happened to this movie?
I don't know what. Well, it kind of looks like Phoebe Cates.
The Perils of Gwendolyn in the lost land of the Yik Yak.
I feel like we've seen a trailer for this movie before, but it definitely did not look like that.
That was so weird because it looked like a kind of African Queen, like Indiana Jones kind of thing. And then all of a sudden it just looked like Barbarella or something.
Yeah. Barbarella's great though.
It confused the crap out of me because it really it looked like they were in like sci-fi outer space for a while.
I got like Flash Gordon vibes towards the end there.
Yeah. But like everything before that looked like it's like this kind of adventure period piece thing.
Yeah. I am super confused. No close up of tits or dicks. Yeah. There should have been more cleavage and more boners.
Yeah. True.
Hey Nate, I like your beard hair. Thank you.
Sullivan.
Is that my friend? Are we friends now? I think I have to give that 1 point.
I think I do too. I mean, it was interesting. It threw me so off though.
Yeah, I was like yes. Huh? Oh, okay. Yes. What? I don't, as a trailer again, I like the direction it was going in, but like,
Yeah.
again, we're voting on the trailer and and it kind of was random fucking scenes, right? Like I liked it, but it didn't
Kind of
really pull together.
lost it lost the thread, you know?
And again, I feel like we have seen a trailer of this movie before that made sense, because I'm like, oh, that the title sounds totally familiar, but none of that shit I saw makes sense to me. The sheer bafflement is the selling point for you. That makes sense. I mean, Chad is pretty split right here, so I think we're gonna end the poll because it looks like it's gone on for 2 minutes. It's 17 votes against, 21 votes for. That's going to be a 2-pointer. This was a season 1. Was this a Panwall trailer? Panwall submitted straight fire. Blew his fucking load in season 1. Didn't land, and I thought it would. Oh well. Oh. Well,
Yeah, you called your shot there.
I'm gonna give it a 1-pointer.
I'm also gonna give it a 1-pointer.
And then that's 4 points total for Fudgy Stuff, who said in the context, this could be a winner. Action boner comedy Runaway Nun arrives in Hong Kong on a mission to find her father, who was last seen in the legendary land of Yik Yak. I did not get any of that from the trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that the land was called Yik Yak from the very last part of it that said the words Yik Yak, but other than that, none of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Correct. Ready. See Obama. There we go.
All right.
Sex is 0.
Sex is... Oh, that's the problem. I just figured out what I was doing wrong.
I'll say this. An easy 2 points for me. Easy 2 points. That looks hilarious to me.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that looked really funny. I also love seeing like like maybe it's like a solipsistic thing to think that, or not solipsistic, that's not the right word, but like to think that like the booby comedy is unique to an American thing when it shouldn't be. But seeing something like that like is refreshing to be like, oh, other cultures also have, booby comedy movies. So Abby Sally. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, 2 points. That was funny for me. We started with a non-American one. What was the first one we saw? Oh, the British one. Yeah. True. This one Yeah, foreigners could definitely be pervs, obviously, but this was a kind of a surprise, and it was it looked funny as fuck. You know, when like the poster on the wall, and he was like, oh, "I'll just lick it off." Like, it's a good gag. That's a good gag.
Yeah.
Nate just figured out boobs are loved globally. True. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about it. I mean, like, also the we got the beat, you know, like with the whole thing, like had a cool vibe. The beginning where the girl throws up and then tries to make out with the guy, and the guy's like, "Ugh." Another culture's puking is a sign of respect. Oh, okay.
I thought that part was pretty funny the way it started too. Yeah. That was really fun.
No, and just like the look of it, like it had like a cooler look than American Pie, you know?
Yeah. I thought it was great. Yeah, I am glad to see that. And that's something I do want to see. I would watch that. Is that Korean?
Would I kiss Emily after she puked?
I bet you have.
I mean, probably, yeah. It's Korean, yes. This is the Korean American Pies is what that's kind of known as.
감사합니다. I still say that wrong every time. The editing bailed on every line. Nate, no. Did I not say it right? Kamnasamnida.
What are you trying to say?
I think it's thank you so much. I follow a Korean lifestyle streamer, and she does, you know, out in the world with a camera and stuff by herself, and she's all over the world. It's very interesting, and he says that every time somebody subscribes, which I think is funny because it'll be like 3,000 people following her, and somebody will like donate or something, and she says that, and I'm like trying to say it. Gamnasamnida. Hot tub streamers into that as well.
It's like it's a tonal language, though, isn't it?
I don't know what that means. They have to atone.
No. Where I think like you can't like say it like monotone.
Oh, 감사합니다.
Right? Isn't there something like that?
I don't know.
Am I crazy?
I'm not a linguist. Sam, I'm giving that 2 points. Chat only gave it 2 points. That was a very close one. 22 no, 20
Oh,
yes.
not to the extent. Oh, it's not to the extent that Mandarin is, but it is. Yeah. Okay. It means honkies can't learn it.
How many points are you giving that?
2 points.
2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 6 points.
6 points for Guy Incognito.
Ooh, and the rich get richer. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's up there. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Romantic comedy. There are floppy-haired heroes, romantic encounters in picturesque settings, and young men looking for love.
This is Poppy in. She's at work. Can you give her a message? What? Just say, with respect to the threesome, it's a thumbs up. Just split up with my wife. So, a threesome with your sister would be superb right now.
They are the unsung heroes of vegetable delivery.
You're not behaving like a human being.
No, I know, but who does?
Always on the lookout.
I don't care if they're black, white, yellow, or purple. I'll check anyone.
Purple? Who's purple?
Always at the ready.
How's my favourite son-in-law?
For when danger strikes.
Shall we strangle the hamster?
Get ready to enter the sex lives of the Potato Men.
My mother-in-law gave me a blowjob last night.
Gareth?
And give me a fishing rod once.
Yeah.
There's no appetite they can't satisfy.
Hello, boys.
Fancy spit roast?
Yeah, I've only had a sandwich for my dinner.
No hole they won't explore.
It's a sex party.
I have heard about these. It's like a big orgy.
No lengths they won't go to.
Who are you Ferris.
No. Come on, Ferris. Wow. Can I touch it?
No embarrassment they won't endure.
Come on, Ollie! What's for now, Ollie? At this moment,
Darcy!
you mean everything!
How can you go from being really liking me to not wanting to see me?
To be honest, Jeremy, I didn't like that much at any point, so...
In
It's
pursuit of
the
pleasure.
Pam.
What
but
else
not
you wearing?
Pam, the British Pam.
You put me off my breakfast.
Johnny Vegas. Mackenzie Crook.
When's your husband back?
Monday, I think. Come on, get on with it.
How do you mean? Shag my wife, Ferris, or you're in big trouble.
Invite you to meet their two veg.
I like cauliflower. I don't like cauliflower cheese.
Are you two gonna shut up, full box?
Sex Lives of the Potato Man. Unsuitable for vegetarians. May contain nuts. No actual potatoes were harmed during the making of this trailer.
Yeah, it's the British Dwight and the British Pam. Dawn. Yeah, that's her name is.
Sex Lives of the Potato Man.
Who the heck is this Johnny Vegas?
I don't know. He sounds familiar.
That guy's funny, man. He's just like,
He's got it.
he's got it. He's like, I'm a little fat British man that a chocolate store.
Oh, I've got a high voice like this.
Got a high voice and chocolate store.
One of the worst films from the UK ever made that totally explains why we should not make boner comedies. Enjoy. That was the context. What was his
He's
name?
the
Johnny
British
Vegas?
Timmy. Johnny Vegas.
He's a comedian.
Broen Atkinson.
I don't recognize any of the movies that he's been in. And he's been in a lot.
Was on QI a lot?
Oh,
What's QI?
He was in Blackball. I remember Blackball.
Oh.
Did you ever see Blackball?
That's like about like lawn bowling.
Yes. He was in Being Frank, which I think they made a movie on called Frank, and I think Fassbender was in it.
Oh yeah, Frank's a good movie.
Yeah.
Being Frank, I think, is a documentary though.
He was in Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get you. It's more of like a Irish thing.
Yeah, so I guess that was the trailer. I'm gonna give it 1 point.
I mean, I have to give it 2 points.
You have to give it 2 points.
I have to give it 2 points because you know what
Elaborate.
I realized. Do you know what that movie is?
No.
It's the British Miss March. It's Madam March.
How so?
It's just like British two-guy boner comedy that looks like it like did really bad. People hated it, but then there's probably also people who are like, Sex Lives of Potato Man's funny. It's got its moments. Governor March.
I do see the parallels between Johnny Vegas and Zach. So I mean, it's
that's they look similar,
Yeah. Johnny Vegas did go on to direct that British horror movie.
Yeah. The one about Mumsy. Both of them had no Sam Brown starring role. Yes.
True. Chat gave that a surprising 69%.
Oh, sick.
25, yes. Yeah. So that's 2 points for them, 1 point for me, 2 points for you. That's 5 points total.
5 points.
Going to Grimward.
Okay. All right, let's see. I just got to do.
Blanche says, I think his most well-known acting role is selling a shitty brand of tea bags with a funny monkey puppet.
Okay.
What's the best British tea bag? Because is it Twinings? PG Tips? What's the best British tea? PG?
Oh, Planja. Do you know how I know that's how he says it? It's because I'm like, my thought process was, I wonder if the way they say it in The Office is a reference to that guy. And it's gotta be, right? You know when they point at the monkey and he goes, monkey.
Yeah. That's from a tea commercial?
Sounds like it.
Monkey. It's like a yellow monkey.
From the madman who started...
Oh, shit. What did I do wrong? Oh.
You're still on the YouTube.
It all. Mad Magazine presents Up the Academy. Welcome to Weinberg Academy for Boys, where cadets are in the hands of the most gifted faculty in the nation.
Say it again. Mine, sir. Say it again. Mine, sir. Say it again.
They will learn to function in an atmosphere of freedom.
Jeez, I don't remember the barbed wire in any of the brochures.
Shorts collection. They will develop basic skills of survival.
I was just on my way to the laundry. Why don't you slip out of your little undershirt?
We're gonna do our laundry tomorrow.
They will be provided with intense intellectual stimulation.
Smooth to the touch, but highly explosive. Any questions?
But tensions from the classroom are often relieved on the playing field. Here, team effort is emphasized and individual accomplishment is applauded. Cultural activities are of equal importance.
Hey, Ash.
And social intercourse with members of the opposite sex is encouraged.
Oliver! Good evening.
With our instructors always setting the example.
Do you like it when a gentleman ties you up?
What?
You know, with rope.
This, then, is Weinberg Academy, where young men of good character are prepared to meet the future.
Don't you know why you were sent here in the first place? Because you're outcast.
If you can qualify, we invite you to apply. Remember, the men who change the world have to graduate from somewhere. From the madman who started it all, Mad Magazine presents Up the Academy.
The music is great, huh?
Yeah.
I love that it's very obvious that the Mad Magazine was like, we should do a National Lampoon pivot.
Yeah.
We could make movies like National Lampoon.
Ralph Macchio was in that, but I didn't see him.
I think he was the kid in the turban. I don't know. Is that him? No, I don't think that's him. That guy also doesn't look like he should be wearing a turban.
Yeah. He played Chooch Bombalazzi.
Chooch Bombalazzi.
Yeah.
He might be the guy with the turban then. That seems like a character. They'd be like, what do we name the character with the turban? Bombalazzi. Get it? I've heard of this movie. This happened so we could get Mad TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up the ass can to be.
Oh no, it's not the guy in the turban. I'm looking at a poster right now, and
where are you leaning with that? Because I could go either way. I'm trying to.
All right, wait, let me. It was directed by Robert Downey
Senior.
Huh.
I didn't even know there was I assumed there was a Robert Downey Sr., but I didn't know he was. Must be a bunch of cracked fans in chat.
Oh, that was a solid joke.
Yeah.
Poop Riot. Thank you. That was my favorite joke of the night.
Good night, Dan T. Ballard.
Good night, Dan.
Good luck with your new job. I hope it is blow or hand.
Songs from Pat Benatar, The Knicks, Dwight Twilley. Oh, that's cool. Blondie and Cheap Trick.
Who's Dwight Twilley?
He's like a power pop guy. He's got some good tunes. You should check him out. Oh my love.
I'm gonna give that 1 point. It looks like
I'll send you
not a lot of people voted on this one. The votes have fallen off. 19 votes for no, 15 votes for yes. That gives it 1 point for chat, 1 point for me.
I'm gonna give it 2 points. I definitely like that I know more about this movie, and it makes me want to see it.
Ambivalent should count as a no. That's a good point. If that's why I ended up on the 1 point side for me. So
here, I'm gonna send you something really quick.
Submitted it.
All right. That's it.
Send me something on my phone.
Yeah, I sent you just a song to check out when you got time. Silent Alley. 4 points.
Oh, sorry. I just saw where I was on my podcast, but Clownbo's Jum Room.
Oh.
That killed me. Clownbo's Jum Room.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone that doesn't understand what we're talking about, but it's all right.
All right. It's your turn.
Yep. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Les Myers beneath the valley of the Ultra Vixen. Movie maker Russ Meyer, the rural Fellini, serves up a simple, homey tale of Olympian togetherness, faith-healing, bra-busting humor, jogging, and hulking Herculean masculinity. Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, a motion picture born to entertainment, vibrant, spellbinding, and so hilariously funny. Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, an all-out assault on today's sexual mores and more. An end-around attack against women's lib, blasting through the male machismo syndrome, kicking the crap out of convictions, hang-ups, obsessions, the whole bag. Sexually aggressive females, willing, klutzy men, petroleum jelly, gingham and gossamer, tax-sheltered religion, black socks, bedroom prowess, bunko artists, big breast fixations, rear window rednecks, therapeutic cuckolding, the 60-mile-an-hour zinger, born-again immersion, unfaithful girlfriends, the kangaroo pouch, limp-wristed dentistry, the wheelbarrow, and virile garbage men. Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, a cinematic smorgasbord of mind-boggling beauty. Yeah, gals like Livonia, Flovilla, Junkyard Sal, Eufaula, and the Very Big Blonde. 6 of the most buxom women in the world. Incredible broads served up from the lusty table of Russ Meyer.
Russ Meyer's Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. 6 bountiful chicks in search of a cluck. Grand, glorious, hilariously funny movie entertainment for adults. Strictly.
Yo, come back!
Russ Meyer's Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens.
What was it called?
Yeah. Wow. And he just like I have to give 2 points just for everything he was yelling out. Like limp-wristed dentistry, black socks. There were so many things that went on before that I was just like, oh man, that was great. Hold on. It was Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. Okay. Amazing. Amazing.
I think it's funny because you're watching this whole thing and it's one of these like
therapeutic
these
cuckolding.
Russ Meyer's like, oh, there's like big booby ladies in this. Like, this is the movie. It's big booby ladies. It's like kind of a comedy. We're kind of making fun of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls here, and big boobs. And then it gets later and it's like, there's 6 of the most beautiful women, and it's like it's like such a funny thing that they're like advertising how many women are in the movie.
Yeah, we only had 6 and you get to see them all.
Yeah, we have, but like in the context of like, we got 6.
Yeah.
You were wondering if we got 3. Nah, we doubled that. There's 6.
Yeah, I love that. Man, I'm trying to think of what like I would think of something and it would stand out, and then like the next thing I would like forget right before. But the 2 I remembered were black socks and limp-wristed dentistry. Like black socks. Yeah, therapeutic cuckolding. There was a couple in there that were very odd. And that's a movie I want to see. So, you know, it did its job, and I'm giving it 2 points.
I'm gonna give it 1 point. I liked the voiceover. It's fun. It was like a little too much of a montage.
That's probably the best parts of the movie. The whole movie is probably a montage.
I mean, yeah. It was a little too much of like it could have gone in any order.
Panini Meanie says, "Don't get bamboozled by movies of 5 naked women. We got 6." Also, it showed a guy's dick move in his pants. You see that? Remember that part?
That was the first boner of the night. I feel like we've gotten right.
Yeah, it moved.
But that was like a pump. It wasn't his actual boner.
Still, you know.
All right. So that was 3 points from Chad, 2 points from me, from you, 1 point from me, 6 points. Who's that going to?
Let's go to Lobaka.
Labaka.
Six jewel points.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Wanna talk tough movies? Here's a superhero with the biggest pair of all.
You looking for me?
There she was, just walking down the street singing.
This Elvira is a slimy, slithering succubus, a concubine, a streetwalker, a tramp.
Yes, she's got it all. She's everything you've ever wanted in a movie. A woman and a casserole.
She was walking next to me singing.
You'll see lots of weird romance.
I love that graphic.
Yeah.
That should be a t-shirt. Somebody remind us. Let's make a t-shirt out of that for Trailer Boys merch.
Loads of drooling madness.
That's good, Tara.
Ew, I hope you change the sheets.
Hey, Elvira, we got us a couple more volunteers.
Great, just grab a tool and start banging.
A whole gang of awesome monsters.
I'm bad, Jamal, you know it.
And a few sleazy experiments.
And there's nothing wrong with G-rated movies as long as there's lots of sex and violence.
The charge is witchcraft.
We ought to have one of these every year.
See Elvira as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
But if they ever ask about me, tell them I was more than just a great set of...
It's the greatest double feature of all time.
Good joke. Good joke.
Busting out.
Good joke.
Yeah, solid joke.
Good movie. Good trailer.
I don't think
I
I've
really
ever seen it.
like the graphics for that trailer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to forget. So somebody in chat, remember, we should do those as graphic for shirts. We'll do a poll. One of those graphics should be a shirt, right?
Yeah.
I do love, on a side note, aside from that, like Elvira, you know, I saw a movie a ton as a kid for obvious reasons. You know, it was, I think it was still like PG or something, and mom let us rent it. And
I'd never seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that say? You're like, get out of here, Sam.
Yeah. This is for people 2 years younger than you.
2 years
you
older.
No, you're older. I would say
you almost admitted it, and then you were like, I gotta change my lie.
But it's fun, like, you know, the whole thing where she wrote a biography that came out like fairly recently, and she came out of the closet as gay I mean, she was probably out of the closet, but she came public with her being gay and in a long-term relationship, and and people were pissed off, which I think is really, really fucking crazy, that like there are old men that are like, what? Elvira's gay? Oh, I dumped so many loads to her, or something like that, you know. I don't know if she's gay or bi, but she has a long-term woman partner. So I just think it's funny when you look back at these, you know, things where it's, you know, she knew who she was, and she was very sexualized, playing with these dudes. I think it's very funny.
Yeah, and I mean, also, like, it's funny because like the whole, you know, witch hunt of this seems very, very like gay allegorical, you know?
Interesting. Yeah.
Of like the conservatives in town upset that there's a gay person in town, and
yeah, if you dump the load to Elvira, that makes you gay. Gay or not, she is hot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's crazy hot, and she's hilarious. So fucking funny. So she's a legend, and the trailer delivered, like solidly delivered.
I like that Abby Sally Alex Jones voice. Elvira's melons are turning me gay.
That's a pretty good Alex Jones voice.
Thanks. Yeah.
Someone give Sam another Alex Jones line to read. It's funny because she's exactly likely to sleep with you either way. Yeah, exactly. These guys had the same amount of chance before she told everyone she was gay. she's fully a drag queen that just so happens to also be a biological yeah, that is pretty funny too. I agree there.
Did you know she came from groundlings, and she was like part of like the Pee Wee Herman's core group.
No way. That makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense, right? And apparently, like my old screenwriting teacher was in Groundlings with them, and when Pee Wee Herman got arrested, she called up Elvira, and they were joking around that like the big joke was that the theater that he got arrested for masturbating in was a straight porno theater.
Yeah.
Was that the town in Florida he was in was so uptight he couldn't find a gay porno theater.
That's good.
Oh, she's the hot biker chick in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Lavaca says she has a story when she was working at a topless show in Vegas. When Sammy Davis Jr. was coming to visit, she glued a glass eye on one of her breasts. He apparently thought it was hilarious. That's pretty funny.
It's
I'm starting to think Elvira is an awakening for me. It was an awakening for many people. Paul Rubin got arrested. It was a straight porn theater. I also never understood as a kid.
Paul Rubin got arrested. Pee-wee's still living happily in his playhouse. Yeah, true.
So Paul Rubens was masturbating at a straight porn theater, but is he gay?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
So my thing was, I didn't understand. I'd be like, because when that happened, because I was too young. I was like, what are porn theaters for?
They're for you to bring your date Sybil Shepherd to. That's a Taxi Driver reference.
Okay.
Or wait, was it like... Sybil Shepherd? No, Sybil Shepherd, or yeah. That's so funny. Like, I always think like it's so weird. It's such a weird thing to be like, oh, I've really got a crush on this girl. What should we do? I don't know. Like, I'll do what I always do. Take her to one of these adult movies I go to.
Well, I'm so like, is that what they're for? Do you bring dates to get horny on or something? Because if you're not supposed to masturbate at a porn theater, then I don't know.
Well, it seems like maybe they were,
an example of him or something. Edu Tomorrow. That is a good one, Schlitty Twitch.
You're supposed to watch, then go home and remember. True.
That doesn't sound fun. Man, porn before the internet was really lame.
So there were these like, by the time I moved to New York, it had like been pretty like cleaned up, but there was still like off of Times Square, the like remnants of the old Times Square. And there was this one porno store that was like a block over on 8th Avenue, and it was like had like video booths and stuff like that. And like being like an 18-year-old in New York, and like me and my friends would be like, hey, should we go in there? And we'd go down, and it would be fucking weird. It would be like a very, like, I've gone to sex shops in LA for like whatever reason, I feel like a lot of, if you're a sketch comedian in Los Angeles, you're gonna go to the Pleasure Chest. That's like there's lots of people who've been like, oh, I've got to buy this dildo for this sketch. I'm gonna go and like have like I know people that have bumped into other comedians buying dildos for videos at the pleasure chest. But anyways, I digress. But the weird thing was at these video booth places, they had stacks of comic books like this high, just lining the walls.
We can't
Just, like,
see how high this high is. Oh, there we go.
old comic books, like just like, you know, like old newspapers or something like that. And afterwards I was talking to one of my friends and I was like, what are the comic books for? And they're like, oh, you buy them and you like, it's so you have somewhere to finish.
No.
I think that was the hypothesis. I think this was probably something that someone assumed, but
maybe they're just for reading. Maybe people were like, hey, the people who like pornography and come to theaters for it maybe be the same people that buy comic books.
And would like comic books, like, you know, like when you go to a record store and they have like the records all organized, but then they have like below those the like unorganized kind of in bad condition records.
Yeah.
That it's like the comic book version of that. Just like stacks of random old comic books.
Interesting. I'm picturing it more like Timmy, but like a previous generation, you know, like Timmy that like came to adulthood before the internet, you know? Like the internet came to Timmy's life when he was like 30. So it's like he had to go to brick and mortar stores to do two things: put coins in a machine to watch pornography and buy comic books.
True.
Not like that guy exists. I'm saying Timmy just for like, you know, a tangible example. But not Timmy now, you know, but like if Timmy was like 55.
You know,
Anyway.
as sketchy as the internet is, it definitely like took some sketchiness out of the world. Do you know what I mean?
No, it kind of just took that sketchiness behind closed doors, you know?
Well, I mean, having to do it in a public place, I mean, having it be like a social thing made it a little weird, I think, in a way.
Definitely. So like the top 10% of the sketchiest people would be doing these things. Then it was like, oh, you can have all this sketchiness at home. Then people that like weren't brave enough to cross that sketchiness threshold, you know, they were like,
they're like, yeah, I'll get sketchy. Yeah.
This is a fun conversation.
But, I mean,
I was going to use Timmy as another example, but I won't.
Yeah.
I'm here for the comics. Here's the thing. If you're really into collecting comics, there's this jerk off booth store and they don't even know what they have. They're just sitting on sticky gold. You gotta be careful because a lot of the guys that come for the porn just fucking shoot wads into these comic books. But every now and then you find a clean one and they're just giving it away for like 10 cents.
Oh my God. This is like you know, like Uncanny X-Men #7. Oh my God, this is it's filled with ropes.
All the pages are stuck together. God damn it.
Someone laid some fat ropes in this. All right. What was that?
Elvira, what are you giving Elvira? I'm giving it 2 points.
2 points, definitely. I think Chad gave it 3 points. I think that's our first 7-point trailer.
Nice. Who submitted Elvira?
Crisco.
I want it's a cummed up, sticky, you know, X-Force number 1, but it was Paul Rubens's cum, so like the value went up a bit.
X-Force. Oh, it's a cummed up sticky Alpha Flight.
I brought up X-Force. I don't know. I have like in my comic collection, I have like X-Force 100. I think it was like the last issue of X-Force something. I don't know why. It's probably not even worth shit, but not that I collected it for being worth any. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay.
Ready?
I am ready, Sam. Thank you for asking. We're moving on. On to the next one. Back to the game, everyone.
Ski school. It's not about learning how to ski. For Dave Marshall and his gang, life is one big party.
Welcome to my kingdom. I will bed you all before the night is through.
They're the best.
It kind of looks like you.
People, I've gotten that.
I've been watching you ski. You're really good.
May I present to you Section 8.
But the competition is fierce.
Paul Feig is in this.
I control this.
Excuse me?
And I say this is your last year.
With their backs against the wall, they'll do anything to win.
Or is that Ski Patrol? Maybe that's Ski Patrol.
Okay, let's get naked!
They've got style.
Let the games begin!
Class.
Was it something about your wigwam?
Oh. And the perfect secret weapon.
Who is she? Where does she come from? You really care? Oh my God.
If they don't win, they'll lose the mountain forever. Scum.
Let's settle this once and for all.
One of those
The
guys
best
looks
against the
real
best,
familiar.
What do you say? Sure. And
Yeah.
we ski the dome.
So for the wildest, most outrageous ride of your life, check into ski school.
Anyone for a hot tub?
I think this is one of those movies that's like
my life.
brunettes versus
Ski school.
blondes.
It's not about learning how to ski.
Did we win?
Is that poop?
Maybe.
I wanted more from Ski School. I might be thinking of Ski Patrol.
So yeah, Ski Patrol I think is the one that Paul Feig is from.
Paul Feig was an actor?
Yeah. He was like the goofy guy in it.
Oh, yeah.
That does like a crazy dance at some part.
Did I ever tell you we were in the seaport and I was with Ishkan and Paul Feig is crossing the street. And I'm like, hey, it's Paul Feig. And Ish just rolls down the window and he's like, hey, Mr. Feig. And he's like, me? You know, and he's all like, he dresses very fancy. You know, he's like a very well-dressed man. He's like, me? In the middle of the thing. And Ish looks out and we're like, you know, I look like this. And Ish is also like a, you know, burly dude. And he's like, I love your work.
What did he say?
He was like, thank you. He like did a bow thing. It was pretty funny.
That's funny.
I think they were doing Lady Ghostbusters.
That's right. He directed that.
It's funny that there was like a short window of time before Atlanta where like Massachusetts was giving all these tax breaks to films, so they were shooting a ton of stuff in Massachusetts, and they were like even gonna put like a studio in Plymouth and stuff, and then they were like, you know what, we're giving too much away to these companies, and then like everything went to Atlanta.
Well, I mean that's true, but also like that like Plymouth studio thing was like our little like behind the scenes to Goobywood here. Our mother is a big like, oh, I read this article about the entertainment industry and I saved it for you to read. And what were they gonna call the studio in Plymouth? Like Hollywood East or something like that? Or what was it?
Plymouth Rock Studio.
Plymouth Rock. Wait, what? But was it there? It was like the article or something was like, this is this big Hollywood East movement, and this is this big new thing, and it's just they're just trying to get people to invest in it, and they're like Bruce Willis is involved and all like all this stuff, and it's bullshit, and like when it doesn't happen, everyone's like, oh, you know, Massachusetts was almost Hollywood. They almost moved all the major studios out to Massachusetts. You know,
it was, but I mean, for a while though, like they were shutting stuff down to shoot here all the time, and then like you know they don't. Actually, they were shooting a movie, a Ben Affleck movie. I know there were like police chases all through downtown with like camera rig stuff.
I heard they shot the town in Massachusetts.
No,
that was Atlanta.
That was Charlestown, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Yeah,
Charleston, actually. No. You know what's so funny about that? Like how quickly gentrification works is like back in the day, Charlestown was rough. Like it was for real rough. And like the town, you know how the town is like the townies versus they call it the toonies in the movie. Now Charlestown is like completely, you know, gentrified. It's like you can't afford to live in Charlestown. It's fancy, you know.
Well, I think that just has to do with like real estate. Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
But like, I mean, like, I think it has to also do with the fact that like Boston for a while had this insane real estate boom where so many people were moving there for tech stuff and for college stuff. And it's not like there's like, and people weren't moving out. There were like jobs were in Boston and that area, and it caused all the prices everywhere around it to go up. So I guess that's
agree.
But that's where the Walsh brothers are from.
Oh, I love those guys. I met not Chris. Who's the other Walsh brother? Matt? No, not Matt.
I think it might be Matt.
He was super funny. The guy with the glasses. He was so fucking funny.
He's
like as a person.
I remember we were talking to them one night, and Trevor came up to me and he was like, he just said that guy just did the weirdest thing. And he apparently goes, hey, this is my roommate who I'm also married to. And he introduced his wife by his, hey, this is my roommate that I'm also married to. Like,
that's funny.
That's funny. Yeah. All right. Did you get the scores for that?
What are you giving it?
I'm gonna give it 1 point.
I'm gonna give it no points. I honestly didn't think it was good. I thought it was like about to be good, but then nothing actually cool happened. So no points for me, and it got 1 point from chat and 1 point from you. So that's 2 points total. Who gets though? Or did I choose this one?
You chose that one.
2 points going to Mayor McButts. All right, Sam, moving along. You're next.
Get rid of the toll.
Small things can cause big trouble.
I know where the Tri-Delta sorority's having their initiation tonight.
Yeah, Delta Delta?
And we just might be able to watch.
They say you've got to start at the bottom to get to the top. And they're right.
Oh!
They say you shouldn't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. And they're right.
Busted.
They say where there's smoke, there's fire. And they're right.
Babs, how about a cocktail?
They say curiosity killed the cat. And they're right. They say good things come in small packages.
No way out, except my time.
But this time, they're wrong.
Let's in the back seat. No, let's drink on the board.
Got to give the devil his due. Sorority babes.
It didn't even say the whole title of the movie.
In the slime ball bowl-orama.
Sorority babes. The guy doing the voiceover is like, I'm not saying that.
Sorority babes. Say the whole title. I'm not doing another take.
We're good. We're good. You guys get the name of the movie, right?
You know what I thought was hilarious about that? Was that they... this is another crazy one where it's like...
a sequel?
These guys are peeping on the sorority initiation, and then they go, where there's smoke, there's fire, and they show like a sorority babe, I assume, like shoving a guy's face in a deep fryer, and you're like, oh wow, that's a little out of context. And then they show another guy throw a Molotov cocktail at a person with no context. And then they show, like, so you're like, wait, what is going on? I guess there's a murderer or something. And then they show, like the woman, she's like Bride of Frankenstein. And then they show a demon.
Yeah, that's when it took a real odd turn there, you know?
Yeah, it seemed like it might be a slasher, but then there's a demon.
Yeah, and the demon has like lines on the trailer that are like really odd too.
A demon gave all the nerds wishes. That's what someone said.
Oh, somebody also said this is on Tubi and there's a sequel.
Weird.
He's voiced differently in the movie. That's hilarious. This is an early, is it really Dakota?
No.
Oh. I mean, if it is an early David Dakota movie, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he did some weird shit. Timmy knows about this movie for sure. It is. Flange says it is. Was he going by David Dakota at the
really?
Flange has seen it.
Really?
People seem
Wait,
to
Flange,
know about this.
What's the
Brian
plot?
says it's pretty well known. Wow, it's interesting. Interesting. Just us then.
It's David Dakota? Wow, I mean, he seems like...
Oh, Linnea Quigley.
I didn't realize he's been making movies for that long. So this is 1988?
White cum can dump.
Dr. Alien was also another David Dakota.
Huh.
So this is in the 1313-iverse.
In the 1313-iverse. Okay. You know what? It was all over the place, but it was weird enough where I'm giving it a point. I'm giving it a point for how weird it was. I know we've seen some other movies that I thought were all over the place, but like when that Gremlin thing came out, I was like, okay, this is another gear.
Yeah, I'm giving it a point. Yeah, it was so insane.
So insane. That's a split 50-50 vote, 19-19. And so that was going to get 2 points. Tie goes to the runner. 2 points plus 2 points from the boys. That's 4 points to Poop Riot.
All right, one more trailer each.
Wait, that was Poop Riot?
Yeah.
I was just going to pick up a trailer that ended up being a Poop Riot trailer. So.
Oh, they weren't grouped together.
Ew.
Must have been one Poop Riot submitted tonight.
All right. So I gotta find somebody that hasn't submitted something or something we haven't watched.
Oh, I feel like look at number 69. I feel like we've watched that one like early on.
Doesn't ring a bell.
All right.
Do you mind if I resort real quick, or is it gonna fuck you up?
No, yeah, resort. That's fine.
Oh, idiot. I made a mistake.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Excuse me. Okay. From 64 down, I don't think we've seen anything from there. Do you want to pick something from there?
69 looks good.
All right. 69, nice. Okay. All right. All right. I know what I want to choose, and I am next, right?
Yep.
Okay. Big shout out to the people that censor the trailers. And feel free to like send me a message if you're like, hey, I've censored this trailer. Just in the case that like I miss the comment saying that you've censored it, because some of these I'm like, oh, I know this trailer and I know it is not is TOS, is against TOS. So it definitely helps if you give us a heads up saying like something has been censored for our benefit. So I appreciate you guys that have said that, but I wouldn't want you to do the work and me skip over it because I'm not aware of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
They love to turn the boys on. They really know how.
Come inside. Love is where you find the sound. Everything's crystallizing. Nothing like fantasizing. I am alive. Cosmic fright. Love is in your mind. Come inside.
Now for a little real action. Oh.
And they never take no for an answer.
How many did you bag?
2, and you?
4.
For heaven's sake, Alice!
Miss Gordon, their chaperone, is always frustrated and finds everything out after it happens.
I'm so hungry for you.
Someone might see us.
Here, don't be silly. Nobody comes here. Son of a bitch! Hoodlum! Let me love you softly and honestly. Though tomorrow I may be gone. Let me see myself alone.
After a whole series of riotously sexy adventures, the teasers wind up in an army barracks. And when they do, look out.
There are girls here, real girls, huh? With real asses and real tits.
The Teasers Go to Paris is a non-stop blast that will never be seen on TV. It's a film that had to wait for the permissive 1970s to be made. Prepare yourself for a real roller coaster ride through loads of sexy action.
Ow!
In the trailer you have just seen, we had to cut out certain parts because we can't tell if there are children in our audience or those who would be offended or embarrassed by total nudity and sexuality. But when the Teasers Go to Paris plays in this area, you will see it in its complete version with nothing cut out. Thank you.
After they've already shown like boobs and butts. That's so funny. There may be children in the audience. We can't show. Yeah. Oh, wooga. Yeah, that was interesting. That reminds me of the other trailer where it's like the theme of a lot of these like 70s and 80s ones are sexually aggressive women and goofy, clumsy men. You know, it's like all the women are super horny and very forward, and all the guys are like, "Dude, I like boobies. I don't know how to," you know, and then so that's the dream, I guess. That's what was popular.
That's living the dream.
I think that could. I think that theme. You know, how do you think that theme would do in 2023? We're like really hardcore sexually aggressive women. You think people just forgot about it, or is it not PC?
Well,
is it not? You don't think so?
No, because it's not like they're not three-dimensional characters, you know. It's not like the women are like, oh, like I'm a real woman, I've just got desires. They're just basically like this male fantasy that's like, please, I all I want is for you to you know, put your dick in me, you know, like.
I mean, women get horny too.
Yeah, but not like I
think I've heard.
Just the whole design of these women, their like sexual aggression in these women is just that they are undiscerning, you know, that they're like I need any guy right now, right away. Where like there are shows about sexually aggressive women. They're called Sex in the City. Or Sex and the City?
Never
Sex
seen it.
and the City.
Liddy Petrucci says women get horny too.
In Sex and the City. Yeah, it's Sex and the City. Yeah, and just like that is about horny women who are like owning their own sexuality. And girls. That's about horny women. Girls is very different than these movies.
So you don't think a movie like this, like if somebody's like, you know what, nobody's done a movie like this in a while, where you have these phoebe dudes and these horny women in a situation.
I just feel like the horny women aren't like. I mean, maybe you could do it where you make it three-dimensional characters, where you make them like sexually frustrated women who are like, I haven't been with a guy in a while and I'm tired of masturbating, and you know what? I'm tired of the guy being a dope, and I'm just gonna try and force my way through it. Not force my way, but you know. I think that's
some themes could be evergreen though.
But the characters.
The characters of this movie, but I'm talking the theme in general. I don't know if you see like a theme like this in like modern movies. And would it do well or would it not do well?
I mean, you
keep describing the situation, Fudge says.
The horniest man in the world. But she's a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
30 Gays and 30 Nights. That's a good one. That's a good title.
I mean, what's that? Secret Life or the Sex Lives of College Students? Isn't that like a show about, you know?
Never heard of it.
About young women kind of owning their sexuality?
Don't know. Never heard of it. Anyway, what do you think of this movie?
It's kind of a miss for me.
I loved it. 2 points.
I think it's kind of a miss. No points.
No points. All right, it's 2 from us and no points from chat. 2 points from Nate specifically, let's say. And those 2 points, it's called The Teasers. What is it called? The Teasers Go to Paris? Rex Bosworth, 2 points from Nate. That's Nate pandering. That one did not do well. That was a lot of work for one that didn't do so well. When your coworker found out you were a virgin, she invited you over and got you drunk, then told me I was a pussy if I didn't sleep with her. So that was a fun way to lose it. True story, by the way. So I assume you went through with it.
I mean, it's also a story about peer pressure, right?
Yeah. I think that's a movie, right? Pussy. I have a friend that was bi, and a woman did the same thing. She was like, she didn't call him a pussy. She called him something else. And she was like, you won't fuck me as a, and she was like way older than him. So he was just like not into it anyway. So she was calling him the hard F word a lot. Nate is being the contrarian. I generally am, but I also thought that movie was cool.
Oh, wait, whoops.
Lydia Petunia says, someone go back through this and write a list of the gay titles we came up with. I misread that as gay titties. And I was like,
Ryan's hiding, huh?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know we were watching it.
When I find that son of a bitch, I'm gonna blow his head off.
I want to ride too. He thought hitting the road would be the end of all his problems.
Drive.
Instead, it was only the beginning.
We've got your son.
Get it, boys, ready. I want Vinny and all his punks wiped out clean.
Stand back from the door, then manifest yourself with your hands up.
I'm gonna kill him.
Just
I do think we may have seen this.
Me and 50 screaming chicks.
It's the wrong guy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Is this on Tubi? I feel like this is a movie we might have to
Pissed
watch.
off if you don't eat and drink in my cab. Your boy drove my little girl to kill herself.
Daddy, no. He doesn't care how much he hurts me. Drive. I'll blow your head off.
$2,000. That was $20,000.
Who's he gonna tell a story to? The police? I love you with all my heart and soul.
Listen, that asshole might shoot me for asking questions. I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault.
What are you running away from? Yourself, Ryan?
This feels
good
off
heart.
theme.
And bad luck
Love you, Ryan.
will get you nothing but trouble.
There was some cleavage.
I think you should pick another one. Because Guy
All right.
Incognito said he definitely submitted it. We watched it before.
Okay. Sorry, punished anus. Okay. Ready?
Pride and pre-cum. Hold on. I think I recognize this title. I had to pause it. What number in the list is this?
50?
All right. Now read the context for 51 and 52.
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. All right. That one. All right. Okay.
Just to, tell you guys in chat, this one I was like, oh, this one sounds awesome. And then the context for the two after it are just the same person being like, don't watch these. It's TOS. So just giving you a heads up.
All right, here we go.
20th Century Fox has brought you stories of love, war, adventure. Now, another classic tale. Rick Gasco is a man who lives to love.
There we go.
Hi, sister. You look terrific today. What have you done with your hair? Ready? Yo!
A man with talent, good taste.
I hope you like potato salad. It's chunky style, my favorite.
Good friends.
This is the problem with American cars.
Good news.
I'm getting married.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's have a bachelor party with chicks and guns and fire trucks and hookers and...
His bride, Debbie,
It's you!
was raised in a different world.
Rick, we don't have a dog.
Oh, that's too bad. That's a waste of some good fat.
You're obnoxious.
A man.
Bond. James Bond.
A woman.
Oh, come on, honey!
A bachelor party for him. A bridal shower for her.
Jamie Lee
A
Curtis.
night to encounter ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, ex-men, and excitement.
Is that your special?
20th Century Fox invites you to witness a tradition no one will discuss in public.
That would be out of sight, dude.
A motion picture event you can't afford to miss.
It's the best 3D I've ever seen.
I've seen better.
Bachelor Party, starring Tom Hanks, a man's tradition every woman should know about.
Hey, it's dark in here.
Neo Israel.
Hold on, I need to see if
James.
that was...
A woman.
Oh, come on, honey!
A bachelor party for him. A bridal shower.
Oh, that's not Jamie Lee Curtis. It kind of looked like her though. I was like, is that Jamie Lee Curtis on the left?
For her.
Anyway, I love that. It's funny that half the movie is or half the trailer, more than half the trailer, they don't even get to the bachelor party.
Yeah.
And the bachelor party is the majority of the movie. You know. That's a good Manhunter. I don't know. I think that might be a good movie. Bachelor Party is kind of a legendary movie, no?
It's funny, that's I mean, maybe it's just the crowd I'm in that every bachelor party I've ever been to has been so far from this tradition of bachelor parties. And what it seems like too is that the bachelor party that this is talking about is one where the guys get a bunch of prostitutes and fuck the prostitutes.
I was going to bring that up because is that traditionally what a bachelor party is for? Is it for the bachelor to have sex with prostitutes? Is that what,
It's that's what it seems like it's been advertised to us as.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I have been to some
that
wild
seems
bachelor
insane.
parties in Montreal that were pretty unhinged. And I think you have too, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't like, hey, we're trying to get the groom to be laid,
Yeah. Yeah.
What else do we do with prostitutes? I don't know. Make them dance.
Yeah.
What if they were trying to get strippers and then accidentally got prostitutes? That's a movie.
I think that's what happened to us at one bachelor party, and they were upset.
They were like, we don't do a routine.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So in the movie, I haven't seen this in a while, so that's why I do want to watch it. Is it they're trying to get Tom Hanks laid? I know in this movie there's a lot of drugs in the movie.
And there's a whole thing with the donkey too.
Oh, interesting. I think they send prostitutes to the snooty ex-boyfriend's room to frame him. Interesting.
Well, they also, I think, they hire prostitutes, and the snooty ex-boyfriend figures it out and gets the prostitutes to go to the woman's party, the bachelorette party.
Was this around when Chet Hanks was conceived? This could explain some things. That's pretty funny. one of the ladies, like the best friend of the wife, I think was also from Bosom Buddies.
Oh, I think you're right. So they have to go get more prostitutes. Yeah, that's
a movie I like. I'm like, man, I want to watch that soon. Like just to recap, because I don't think I've seen it in a very long time. But yeah, I think I have to give that 2 points. It looks like a very wild and fun trailer.
Yes, I'm gonna give it 2 points also. And Chat gave it 2 points.
Chat gave it 3 points.
Or 3 points.
Yeah.
So that was to Mythic.
Mythic. I think that's Mythic's highest scoring trailer in the history of Mythic.
All right. So let's get this going.
Yeah.
Trailer of the night.
Let me resort here by points. Did you already assign points to that one?
Yeah.
Okay. If you scroll to the top, you can see.
Yeah.
It looks like we have 5 trailers.
5 trailers. Let's start with Bachelor Party. Let's also put in there Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. Sex is Zero. And Dr. Alien.
You feel like anything we watched tonight was robbed and should have been in this list?
Why do you want to put more things on the list?
No. I'm just curious if you're like, oh, something should have been on the list, but it wasn't,
Other honorable mentions, I'd say were Up the Academy.
Really?
Let's say Jocks, Euro Trip.
No, I think our top 5 is pretty good. I did like Euro Trip more than what Chat liked for Euro Trip. Also,
I think you
that
and
was
Chat liked it. Yeah, I guess I gave it 1 point.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie and it was a good trailer. I think there's a funny part where I think Vin Jones and I think they're all like Manchester United fans. And they hate Italians. No joke. They call them eye ties. They have a big brawl. It's pretty funny. I think of these movies in our list, Sex is Zero, I think, was my favorite.
I think I would say Elvira was my favorite, and then I would do Sex is Zero second.
Elvira was good. It looks like Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens is got 10 points. Elvira's with a 9. It's fairly close. Sex is Zero is very low with 3. Dr. Alien has got 2. Bachelor Party's coming in with an admirable 3rd with 6 points. Doesn't look like anyone is voting more. The Lovely Boners. That's good. That's good, Deja.
Oh. Yeah, I like that.
Did anyone say 30 Gays of Night already? It's like they're like kind of like vampires, but they suck dicks.
Or even better, 6 Gays, 7 Nights.
KNIGHTS?
Or just, 7 nights.
It's a time travel movie.
A week of 6 Gays, 6 Gays,
like
7 nights.
Okay.
It looks like Elvira is edging out Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens.
Yeah, well, we still got people to vote. Put 2 more minutes up for this.
All right, let's figure out what we're doing next week.
We have 144 people viewing. So if you're watching right now or listening and you're like studying or something, you're just listening along and you did watch some of these, now would be the time to actually like move over to chat, put your sex toys down or whatever, listening to our voices while you jerk off, and then type a number in chat of the trailer you like the best, because that will be the trailer of the week. And that point.
Oh, you know what we should do next week? I'm not 100% sure I can make it next week, but you know what I think would be a good theme for next week?
What's that?
Zombies / reincarnation.
Oh, for Easter.
For Easter, yeah.
Oh, why are you going away for Easter?
I got a kid. We got to do something for Easter, so I don't know what's going on.
Kid's not gonna know. Your kid's not even baptized.
Yeah, but we still like do stuff.
Okay. Didn't we do that last year? Abby Sally says. I'm not sure. Somebody that I
thought didn't you say we never did zombie movies?
I don't know. Somebody who not had COVID, remember? Silent Alley says that or horrible Christian movies. No, Iceman also had COVID. Flanja, do you remember? Abby Sally's the one that said we almost every movie is zombie weekend. Exorcism were religious movies. Ending on a week without Sam.
It's funny.
Do you remember? Have we done zombie movies, reincarnation movies yet? You just search the VODs and there's no zombie topic. All right. We could do zombie movies and Christian movies, but I don't know if you'd want to do Christian movies without Sam. Also, Christian movies would break my brain. And Grandpa's ass. Next
zombie.
Week also,
let's do zombie movies.
Zombie movies.
Didn't Timmy suggest
time for the voting? Not a toffee says. Yeah.
Didn't Timmy suggest a zombie movie? Right.
I don't know.
He sent us a trailer. Go like, did you ever see this? And it was like, we've never done zombie movies.
Oh yeah. He did. Well, yeah. No. True.
So with Adam.
But
Weston,
I said that, and I'm an unreliable narrator of.
Right.
I'm an unreliable
narrator of your life.
No, unreliable historian of the show. I will say, not Grimward, Guy Incognito, had a panic suggestion of this theme, but later was like, oh, if I had more time to think about it, I would have suggested this theme. And I was like, oh, that actually is a really good idea too. And I forgot what it was because I had COVID. Forget things.
Good story.
Yeah. So Guy Incognito, if you do remember what your idea was.
We'll so zombies next week.
Zombies next week. Movies with mostly black casts. Is that really what it was? Are you fucking with me? I was like, oh yeah, I thought that was a great idea. Movies with mostly black casts. AKA I love black people. I do love black people. It's a line from Drumline, if you guys haven't watched it. I'll say this week too, we will do more Mid-Hunters. My voice is much better. I'm not sure if I have something picked out. Again, the submissions for Trailer Boys is miseryloves.us. If you want to submit for the Mid-Hunters, if you want to put a bounty up, it's miseryloves.us/Mid-Hunters. It's pretty easy. And we're dusting them off slowly. So keep an eye out for that. This camera works, this microphone works. I'll probably be doing another one remote. So yeah, that's probably it. Maybe tomorrow night, Shrek but gay. I love how that was like that was an hour ago and we're still going through like gay parody movies. I love it.
The fist foot gay. Foot fist gay? I forget. What's the foot fist gay, right? Fist foot gay? Fist foot way. Foot fist way? I think it's foot fist gay. That Danny McBride movie. All right, so okay. Who are we gonna raid?
Hey Pando is streaming. Let me see. Of my friends, I think that's it. Hey Pando.
Let me see who's on this.
Wizworld is on.
Oh, we could do Wizworld. Right. Wizworld. Well, it's Wizworld Live, one word, right?
Yes.
All right, guys. Tell Frankie we say hello. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week. We're back. I'm back.
We're back. Good job out there, everyone.